Bye-bye.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the This Just In podcast, episode number 28. As always, I'm your host, Justin. I'm joined here by Jared. Jared, how you doing today?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Yeah, good. Nice warm day out today.
It is. It is a nice day out there.
I just got back from throwing football for like an hour and a half. I'm gassed. Absolutely gassed. It's exhausting. But we got a good episode planned for you guys today. As always, we're starting how we normally start. Blind rank. Jared, who's going first?
Sure. I'll go first again, per usual. Okay, so I got you ranking planets. We just had the eclipse.
Ooh.
Had me thinking. So I was like, you know what? Let me do planets today.
Okay.
All right, first we got Mars.
Mars is a good planet. I like Mars.
It's a good planet.
It's a good planet. I like Mars. We might potentially have people on Mars in the near future.
Okay.
So I'm gonna. Ooh. Here's my question. I know what the best planet is.
Ooh.
But is Mars number 2? It is. Mars is number 2.
Okay. Mars number 2. Next, we got Earth.
1. That's the number 1 planet.
There we go. Okay.
We live here. Yeah, we live here.
There's no way he doesn't put this in 1, but if he didn't, that'd be very funny. All right. Next, we got Jupiter.
4.
Ooh.
I don't have any strong feelings toward Jupiter, but like it's got the red spot on it, so I guess it's kind of cool.
It's got the red spot on it. All right. Next, we got Venus.
I'll go 5. I couldn't tell you one thing about the planet of Venus, man.
That's valid. That's valid.
I don't know anything about Venus. We'll go 5.
All right. In number, you left the 3. We
Yeah.
got Saturn.
Hey, I'm happy.
That's a good list. That's
Saturn
a good
got the
list.
rings. It's cool.
That's a great list.
I think I smashed that.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, bro. Okay. What would you change? What do you change? Then?
No, I like that list. I like that list. No, I can't really complain about it either. I maybe put Saturn over Mars. I don't know why, but he's got a ring, and he's different. Mars is red. That's
Mars
cool
is
and all,
red,
but like
bro.
clearly Saturn's found success. And he's got a ring.
That's fair.
He's physically showing that off.
That's fair. Not Charles Barkley. All right, Jared. I got you ranking smells.
I swear to God, we already did this, but all right.
You do this?
You definitely did this. We've all. You definitely did this.
I scrolled up 6 episodes. Okay, I already gave you 2 of these, so I have to change those 2 on the spot.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Throwing anything down.
No, I had backup smells in case. I actually did.
Backup smell.
I thought I had done this before.
Mhm.
Oh, ooh.
Live. This is what we do 5 minutes before every episode.
Just think of one, right?
This is exactly what happens.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
We're gonna start with a fresh apple pie, right?
Okay.
You're smelling an apple pie. What do you?
I'm not a pie indulger a lot. We're gonna put it in the 4 right now.
Oh, in the 4. Okay.
I am.
Next, we've got here fresh cut grass.
Fresh cut grass. This was definitely this.
It's a classic summer smell.
It's a classic summer smell. We're gonna put in the 3.
Okay.
Not really there around all time of the year, but when he comes out, he's a good player.
We have up next my favorite smell in the entire world: brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
Are you not a
like
brown
this.
sugar guy?
I
This
do
is
like
a
this.
Great smell.
I don't know if I could put it in the 1. So we're gonna go 2.
Okay.
Even the 1 and the 5.
Next, we've got a Thanksgiving classic. That nice gravy.
Okay, this is 5.
It's 5.
I don't know if I'm a gravy smeller enjoyer, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't like roll out the Thanksgiving and like, yes, I get to smell the gravy. Like that's not like running through my head.
Okay, well, you know what you do get to smell at number 1?
I do. What do I get to smell?
Broccoli.
What? Does broccoli even what?
Hey,
This is a fumble. This is.
I don't want to say you sold the list, but
Why is broccoli?
no, that's one of
so
the
many
ones
options.
that's one of the ones I had to replace.
And that's what you came up with.
I had to
Notable smells, and we said broccoli.
I had to replace chocolate and pine, and I replaced them with apple pie and broccoli.
Okay. Well, that's a tragic list.
Hey man, it happens. We can't nail them all.
It happens. Yeah.
We can't get them all. Oh man. Well,
Uh,
we're gonna do something that I'm hesitant to do because the last time we did a bracket, it didn't do well.
This should be easier. This should be easier.
The last time we touched a bracket, it didn't go so well. But we do have a bracket today.
Hmm. We do. We do.
It's NBA playoffs bracket. Okay.
It is. It is. Yes, sir.
So we have here the NBA playoffs bracket. We're gonna go through. We're gonna make a conjoint bracket, make our picks, and hopefully we get some of these right. That's the plan.
Mhm.
So I say we start with the play-in games.
Of course. Of course.
Let's go with that 7-8 on the Eastern Conference.
Okay. I'm gonna take the Sixers.
So am I.
I wasn't shocked. Yeah, I think Embiid's gonna dominate this game, especially since they're playing a weaker Miami team. Not saying Miami's a bad team in the playoffs because they can definitely go on a run, which we've seen the past 2 years. But yeah, I think the Sixers get this done.
I do as well, and we'll finish off the East play-in. We get the 9-10 Bulls Hawks. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna take the Bulls because the Hawks play no defense, and the Bulls can play defense, so that's gonna translate to a win for Chicago. And the Hawks are just such a weird team.
I'm also going to take the Bulls, and then that leaves us with the Hawks. No, the Bulls versus the Heat.
Yes,
the 8
the Bulls
seed.
versus the Bulls are so weak. Like, I want to mix it up. No, give me Miami. There's such a vast difference between the 8 and 9 for me, especially in the East. So it's just such a weak conference. But yeah, give me Miami.
I do think Miami wins this game. That leaves us with Miami in the 8 and Philly in the 7. We'll finish off the West play in here, so we have our full bracket. The Kings versus the Warriors.
Ooh.
And we'll do this one first.
I'm gonna.
I have the Kings.
This is crazy. This is crazy that this is a rematch. Of of last year. They're both 9 and 10 seeds. That's crazy to me. But I'm gonna take the Warriors here.
Okay.
I think that I said this in my hot takes. I really didn't like the Kings that much this year. And they didn't really show too much for me, and I think the Warriors are going to be a more playoff experienced team. And in a win-or-go-home game, I think the Warriors have a better chance in this type of atmosphere. So yeah, give me the Warriors.
So we have our first coin flip because I'm taking the Kings. So if you want to get our trusty coin back up here.
I will get the trusty coin back up.
See what the coin thinks. How does a coin decide?
I wish I could.
As always, top team is heads. Bottom team is tails.
Bottom team is tails, and it is being flipped. It is heads. So it will be
Sacramento
Kings. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then we get down there in the 7-8 Lakers Pels. What do you think?
Rematch of game 82. But yeah, give me the Lakers. I like what, especially seeing LeBron 8 assists in a quarter. I think they figured out sort of New Orleans more, and I think he played more this year. They finally sort of brought it together near the back half of the season. I think they're gonna ride that momentum into a win in New Orleans.
I'm close on this one, but I am going to take the Lakers. I just think they're the better team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really believe in New Orleans. So that puts the Lakers in there at the 7 seed, meaning we have the Pelicans and the Kings to get that 8 seed. What are we thinking?
I like New Orleans in this game. I'm just not a fan of the Kings. Sabonis, Fox are nice and all, but I just don't see it getting done against a more fundamentally sound New Orleans team, especially more defensively, even though Sacramento is a solid sort of interior defensive team, but I do like New Orleans in this.
I also like New Orleans to get that 8 seed. As we'll go through, I guess we'll start with the first round on the Eastern Conference side. That would be Celtics versus Heat.
Ooh, give me Boston. Yeah, I not really gonna go against the Celtics.
Not much discussion to be had. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Boston beats Miami.
Boston beats Miami.
Maybe Miami can pull off another crazy run. I doubt it.
Maybe. Fortunately, we have Struce now, so womp womp.
We'll go right down. 4-5, Cavs, Orlando. Jared, I know where you're taking.
I'm gonna take the Cavs. I think this is a better matchup for us because we're both very similar teams, very defensive oriented more than offensive. But yeah, the Magic are just too young in this scenario, especially when you don't have home court advantage in the playoffs with a young team. I think it's really gonna get to them, and I think the Cavs will take this.
I am also going to take the Cavs here. I think that Orlando kind of got a bad match here. I think the Cavs match up with them well. I just don't think they have enough. I don't think they have enough perimeter defense for the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take the Cavs there. Then we've got the 3-6. These teams have played a lot this year, it feels like.
They have.
Milwaukee and Indiana. Tough matchup here.
It is a tough matchup. But give me Giannis and the Bucks. I like the sort of the length that Giannis and the Bucks bring. They're more of a bigger team, and Indiana kind of isn't really that. They're more focused on quick offenses and stuff like that. And so I think if the Bucks can really slow Indiana down, it's really gonna hurt them. Indiana, they're not gonna be able to get into a rhythm and stuff like that. And I think as long as Milwaukee can control that, I think they take this series easily.
I think this one could go to 7.
It could.
I think I'm going to take Milwaukee when it comes to it, but I think this one could go to 6 or 7. I really think Indiana puts up a fight this series.
I can see that.
And then we have down here the 2 versus the 7, New York versus Philadelphia.
This is a good matchup.
I know where you're going to go. So if you do go where I think you're going to go.
No way we're going to have the coin flip.
Will you give me the opportunity to convince you?
Sure. Please tell me how the Sixers are going to win this series in the Garden. Please share me this.
The New York Knicks are without a healthy Mitchell Robinson, without Julius Randle. They do not have a big to guard Joel Embiid, who is now healthy. When Joel Embiid and Maxey play, they are 30-8.
Okay.
The Sixers are the 7 seed. They're only 3 games back from the 2 seed. It's not the 2 seed matchup's misleading here. Because they're not that far back, and they wouldn't be this far back if Embiid was healthy. 30-8 when him and Maxey are together. Embiid's going to be healthy. They rested him up until this point for a reason. He's back now. Sixers can steal one of the first 2 in the Garden, go 2-0 back at Wells Fargo, and it's their series. And Nick Nurse isn't going to blow a lead like Doc Rivers is. Maxey's been on his A game. Harris has picked it up recently. Buddy Hield's picked it up recently. There's no reason why Philadelphia should not win this series.
I just don't. The Knicks are so streaky, man. Like, when the Knicks are on, they're a good team. And
they almost lost to the Bulls. The Sixers are on a 9-game win streak going into the playoffs, man.
I do. That is true. But I don't want to give you the Sixers. I just really don't. I really don't.
There is no way we are coin flipping this, man.
We'll coin flip it because I don't see it. I see it, but I also don't at the same time. I see a world where the Knicks sort of take over in like moments of the game, and I think it's going to hurt Philly. So we're going to the coin flip. It is heads. Oh, tragic.
This is an invalid playoff bracket right now.
How is this an invalid playoff? When they lose first round, when we go perfect. Okay. Don't be hating.
When the Sixers win the series, we're coming back to this moment.
Okay.
We're coming back to this. And this is being replayed.
True.
Okay.
But
30-8 with Embiid and Maxey.
This defeats the fact that the Cavs are making it to the conference finals now.
4 of 7 when they're 30-8 with Embiid and Maxey. There's absolutely zero.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Who's guarding Joel?
That's true. Joel will probably drop 40.
Can Jalen Brunson guard Maxey? No, he can't.
No, because I'll put Josh Hart on him.
Can't Josh Hart guard Tyrese Maxey either, bro?
He's better than Brunson.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know how many times I watched the Knicks play last year in the playoffs? And we just couldn't do anything?
Okay, I think you just don't want... I just said...
I mean, it's
I
a
digress. Okay.
little bit, but I think the Knicks are the better team,
Okay.
and they're playing in a toxic environment.
I have a
So
microphone now. Thunder Lakers.
okay, give me give me the Thunder. This honestly could go. I think this might go to 6 or 7.
The Thunder in 5.
That's a nuts take. Okay. I think AD's gonna have a really good series because I think he's gonna get the best of Chet. But
The youth of the Thunder.
give me the Thunder.
Over here. They're young. They're springy. They got youth. They got energy.
Yeah, I'll agree. I will take the Thunder, but I think.
Oh, isn't that Thunder Pelicans?
Ooh, you're right. It is Thunder Pelicans. Still
I'm
give me the
still taking
Thunder.
the Thunder in 5.
Still taking the Thunder.
So that game brings us to Clippers Mavericks. I have an easy choice here.
The Mavericks are the 5 seed. That's low key gross. Give me the Clippers.
I'm taking the Dallas Mavericks.
Really, this is nuts.
I don't believe in
Okay.
the Clippers, and Luka's been playing at an MVP level.
I do believe in the Clippers because the Clippers were my pick to make the finals in the West.
You're gonna have to pick them.
Okay, well the coin says it's gonna be tails. Yes, it's heads. Come on, give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
We're coming
You
back
guys are-
to this moment as well. Dallas.
You got It's a 4 or 5 seed. What do you mean?
We're coming back in this moment.
Going back in this moment? Okay.
Timberwolves
Crazy.
and Suns. Give me them Wolves.
I will also be taking the Wolves, but it will be a very close series. I think this will go to 7. But yeah, give me the Wolves.
Lakers Nuggets last year Western Conference
Ooh.
Finals a rematch.
Oh, give me the Nuggets. They're too good. They're too good.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pick the Denver Nuggets here.
Okay, I thought you say the Lakers. Said we're coin flipping. Say what?
All right. Heading to the second
Okay.
round
See,
here
now this
with,
is where this.
the Boston Celtics and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'll be taking the Boston Celtics in 4. Jared, your move.
See, now we get into the exact same scenario you're in.
You can
which
try
is
to
now-
convince me. Try to convince me. Try to do it.
Okay, I think the Cavs we're an odd team when it comes to playing good teams. We play some pretty good basketball against good teams, but when we play teams like Chicago and Atlanta, for some reason, we just don't play good ball. I think that Mitchell will be able to step up because Boston is a difficult place to play. It is not easy, but I think it's possible that we can steal games there. We saw it last year in the regular season. We don't really see it much this year, but we weren't as healthy. And I think now, if realistically, when we are able to consistently shoot, we are a very great team. And then I think the real X factor for me is if we can stop Porzingis. And I think Mobley's gonna get sort of worked in with Paolo going into the Magic series. And depending on how that goes, that focuses that matchup on Porzingis, if it's either him or Allen. But I think Mobley is more athletic now, and even on offense, he's able to space more. And that was kind of our downfall at the beginning of the year. Mobley wasn't really able to space the floor much, but the back half of this year, he was when he came back from injury. He was. Don't you give me that look. Peep the Sixers game when he drilled that 3 to beat you. So, yeah. But that's going to be my convincing of the Cavs. But I will take them just because I think we can win this series. And we can. I really think we can.
There's no way we're gonna coin flip right now.
We are going to coin flip this.
There is no way.
It's been-
Jared, they have 60 wins. You have to win games in the Garden.
Yeah, I get.
They have guards that can guard your guards. You don't have big wings that can guard
Fine.
Tatum.
I'll give you Boston.
You can't.
I'll give you Boston. But when we look back at this, when the Cavs win, I'm just saying,
Okay. If they win,
if you
Sure.
trusted my MLB picks, this should be free. I'm just saying. I had Arizona to the World Series. I'm just saying I did. I did. So
didn't you also want to take Auburn over UConn?
see, I took Auburn over Yale too. So like that didn't work.
Yeah, man.
That's not as predictable as this. So
Bucks Knicks.
give me the Bucks.
Give me the Knicks. If the Knicks beat the Sixers,
What is this
they're beating the
logic?
Bucks.
What is this logic?
No, here's the thing. If they beat the
Okay.
Sixers, they're beating the Bucks.
No, No, they're not.
The,
They're
the
really
Bucks
not.
would the Bucks would not beat either Philly or New York, in my opinion. Listen, man, it's Doc Rivers. You're not taking Doc Rivers to the conference championship.
Okay, I'm taking Giannis to the conference championship, not Doc Rivers. Like, come on now.
Doc Rivers
I-
had Embiid, Harden, and Maxey, and Jimmy Butler, and couldn't make the conference championship. I'm taking the New York Knicks, man.
We are coin flipping.
Ah!
It's gonna be tails, and
Not
it
the
is
coin.
heads. So the Knicks are moving on.
That's what I
It's
thought.
heads. We've not had one tails at all yet, by the way. I don't know how that makes sense.
Are you
but-
rigging this coin, man?
No, I'm not. I'm not rigging this coin. I don't get it. You won that. I don't want to hear it. Are you rigging this coin when you got your pick? Okay.
Okay. On the West, Thunder versus I don't remember who won this one. Clippers.
The Clippers.
Clippers. Thunder Clippers.
I think the Clippers will win this as well. I like the more veteran team going into this. The Thunder would be playing a Pelicans team, which is also young, sort of not as accustomed to the playoff atmosphere, where you guys got guys like Kawhi, PG, kinda. You know, he had that whole stint in the bubble. But I like the Clippers to face. I think the Clippers face off well against the Thunder. I think they will take it in a 7-game series.
I'm going to take the Thunder here.
Of course,
I don't believe in the Clippers. I tried to pick against them in the first round.
I
would-
believe in the Clippers.
I would have had if it was me, I would have Dallas in the conference championship. I would have Dallas making it out of those 4. But since
I don't
Dallas
see it.
lost in the first round due to this coin, I am now going to take
Well,
the Thunder.
if the coin plays its cards correctly, it's gonna be heads.
So Thunder is heads, Clippers is tails.
Tails.
It's heads.
It's tails.
Oh my god.
So
No
I agree with this.
way.
It is tails.
Okay, the
That's
Clippers are in the
legible.
conference championship now, apparently.
They are in the conference championship.
Oh my. Let's see what we can do here. Nuggets,
Nuggets,
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
I will be
Give me
taking.
the Nuggets. Are you? Stop. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Yeah, give me the Minnesota Timberwolves in 7, please.
Oh my. Okay, I guess we're flipping.
Edwards is gonna step up. Top 3 defense in the NBA. 2 centers to go after Jokic. No defensive guards to guard Anthony Edwards.
See, you're doing all this yapping when I just flipped the coin and it's heads. So,
Jared,
Nuggets are
the coin
moving
has
on.
The coin has killed this. The coin is
the coin has killed it when there's been no games played yet. Okay. When this is a perfect bracket besides the Cavs losing, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Bro, okay.
I'm
Celtics,
just-
Celtics versus Knicks in the Eastern Conference Championship. I'm gonna take Boston.
I will be taking Boston as well.
My champion was out, so I'm gonna take Boston.
Who's your champion? Are we implying? What are we implying?
My championship this year is Dallas, Philadelphia.
Of course it. See, okay. What are we saying? What are we saying? But when I say the
Celtics
Cavs
win.
beat the Cavs beat the Celtics, it's the craziest thing ever.
Celtics win the East. In the West, Clippers versus Nuggets.
Give me the Nuggets.
Yeah, I guess I kind of have to take the Nuggets because I don't believe in the Clippers. So,
I believe in the Clippers, but I don't believe them against Denver.
all right, Clipper or not Clippers?
See, he's already on the train.
Nuggets, Celtics in the first round. Not in the. Oh my god.
Like, he is folding. Does he even know what year it is?
This
Does
is
he
the
know what
worst
year it is?
possible championship matchup for me as a basketball fan. I wouldn't watch.
It
the
is, but
finals.
but that's how it is.
I would not watch this finals at all.
That's crazy. That's a
I would-
lie.
I don't want either of these teams to win the finals.
I don't either, but that's kind of how it is.
Boston versus Denver in the NBA championship. Jared, what's the pick?
Why is this Boston? I hate it. I don't want Boston to win, for obvious reasons. But I do think the Celtics are a very fundamentally sound team, and I think that they're more defensive And now with Kristaps, you're able to sort of play more on Jokic, and he might not be as dominant as he will be because he will dominate games because that's just somehow what he does. It doesn't make sense, but he does it. But yeah, I'm gonna take Boston to sort of minimize Jokic's play, and hopefully they keep playing how they would throughout the playoffs. He's gonna take the Nuggets.
Listen, listen,
It's
listen.
gonna be the Nuggets. It's
I
gonna be the
don't like
Nuggets.
the Denver Nuggets.
I don't
I
either.
don't. I don't. I don't like Jokic. I don't like the Nuggets. I don't like anything
You
about
don't like Jokic because he's better than Embiid.
because people say he is and he's not. I don't like anything about the Denver Nuggets at all. Literally nothing about the Denver Nuggets. And so that's why the Boston Celtics are going to win the NBA Finals, in my opinion.
No way he took Boston.
There is no way Boston does not beat Denver in a 7-game series if they play.
I agree.
But you shouldn't even get to that point because we know who's actually going to win it.
That's not happening. You're living in delusion. You're in delusion.
I'm not in delusion, Jared. I am
You're in
I'm
Stephen
better-
A
I'm
level
awake.
delusion.
In
You're
the
in Stephen
words
A level delusion
of
right
Walter White. I'm awake.
now. Okay. Cool, but you're wrong.
Hey,
You are
man,
slumped
we'll
right
see
now.
when it comes playoff time. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, when we beat the Celtics, I'm just saying. Don't. You had the Sixers in the conference finals. I don't want to hear it. We both had it.
They got an easy draw. That side of the East is a piece of cake.
I'm just saying.
Wait, you went too much off the seedings for the Sixers matchup, man.
No, I didn't.
They're
No, I
3
did
games
not.
back, and they missed 40.
I don't care.
games of
I
Joel Embiid,
don't
man.
care. I do not care. That means nothing.
Hey, man. Our bracket has the Celtics winning the NBA championship. Let us know down in the comments who you think is going to win the NBA championship. Also, give us a sound reasoning as well, because maybe if we get enough comments saying they're champions as well as reasonings, we might dispute some of them. We might respond to some of them. Why not?
Of course. Why not?
It'll be fun. Please leave comments. Actually, we don't get many comments. I actually like comments, so
Yes, sir. What a guy.
put the comments down there.
Yes, sir.
As always, links to everything are down in the description. My socials, Jared's socials, the podcast socials, literally anything you could need, always down there in the description, except for your tax files. Those are not down there in the description. Episode, this one will probably be getting out on Tuesday.
Mhm.
You'll be seeing this either Tuesday or maybe not. You're watching on Tuesday. I don't know. But it's being uploaded on Tuesday. We're actually on schedule this time. And yeah, Jared, you got anything else here for us as we wrap up?
I don't got much. Make it a good week.
Yeah, make it a good week, and we'll see you all in the next episode.
Indeed.